There are three different types of plate boundaries: divergent, convergent, and transform. Convergent plate boundaries are converging, which means the plates are moving together, as shown in the picture above. These boundaries are destructive because it subducts part of the lithosphere into the mantle. The continental crust is created and the oceanic crust is destroyed. These boundaries create deep ocean trenches, mountains, volcanoes, and earthquakes. There are three different types of convergent plate boundaries, which are oceanic-continental, oceanic-oceanic, and continental-continental. Oceanic-continental occurs when the continental crust converges with the oceanic crust. The continental crust folds while the oceanic crust subducts in the mantle, causing it to melt. This creates volcano. A great example of an oceanic-continental convergence is the volcanoes in the Andes Mountains. They are produced by the molten rock generated by the subduction of the Nazca Plate under the South American Plate. Oceanic-oceanic is where two oceanic crusts converge together. Similar to oceanic-continental, one subducts underneath the other. This causes melting in the mantle rock above, which results in volcanoes from the ocean floor. This eventually causes volcanic island arcs. A great example of oceanic-oceanic convergence is the Lesser Antilles, which was produced when the Atlantic seafloor subducted beneath the Caribbean Plate. Continental-continental is when one landmass moves toward another due to the subduction of the intervening seafloor. This collision of land forms mountains composed of sedimentary and metamorphic rock. The Himalayas are a perfect example of continental-continental convergence. India collided with Asia, creating the largest mountain range on Earth. Divergent plate boundaries are diverging, which means the plates are moving apart from each other. Divergent boundaries are destructive because they create new layers of seafloor and oceanic ridges. Newer oceanic crust is hot, making it less dense than the cooler rocks. The cooler the crust, the thicker it is. Continental rifting is caused by the forces that stretch the lithosphere. The thinning of the lithosphere promotes mantle upwelling and crustal breaks. These broken fragments sink, causing a continental rift. This forms a narrow sea and new ocean basin. A great example of this is the East African Rift, which was caused by the stretching of the lithosphere, allowing molten rocks to ascend. This forms volcanic mountains like Mount Kenya. Transform plate boundaries are when the plates slide past each other without damaging or producing crust. They are most commonly found on the ocean floor. Transform faults are part of fractures causing the oceanic crust to be transported to deep ocean trenches.